Hey, did you see the news? It scared me so much that I took out all the mooncakes at home to check. If the ingredient list on your mooncakes contains this substance, do not eat them. Sure enough, it's there, sodium dehydroacetate. It's a strong preservative, and eating too much can harm your liver. You'd better go home and check your mooncakes too. The 2024 Mid-Autumn Festival has passed, but discussions about the festival's main feature, mooncakes, continues to trend among Chinese netizens. This year's mooncakes have been plagued by numerous scandals. On September 13, 2024, a man in Zhejiang province received mooncakes from his company. He found them incredibly hard. He used a freshly unwrapped mooncake to smash a walnut and a pomegranate. He then tried to cut the mooncake with a kitchen knife, but it damaged the blade. Finally, he had to use a hammer on the knife to cut through the mooncake. If this mooncake is a surprise, the following mooncake is a horror. The video circulating on the internet in September this year shows the mooncake on the coffee table exploded, scaring adults and making children cry. What is this stuff? Netizens have been quick to comment, "Quick, export these mooncakes to Gaza, they could be used as bombs." Others are worried about the health risks. What if you eat this? It could be dangerous to your stomach. There are some mooncakes that not even dogs want to eat. A man threw a freshly unwrapped mooncake on the ground. Two small dogs approached, sniffed it, and then walked away. A big dog came over, sniffed the mooncake, and looked at its owner with a bit of confusion, but didn't eat it. The third little dog, wagging its tail happily, tried to eat the mooncake, but was suddenly bumped away by the big dog. The big dog sniffed the mooncake again, as if to confirm that it wasn't edible. Some netizens said, "Such a cute dog, how can you bear to let it eat poisonous food?" It's no wonder that a video about an ant eating a mooncake and dying has been circulating on the internet. This video makes the Chinese mooncake of 2024 look horrible. I ate half a mooncake yesterday, and the other half fell here on the ground. Look, all these ants are dead. This isn't mooncake, it's ant poison. What would happen if people ate this? I felt heartburn for half a day. I was wondering why it burned so much yesterday. They're still eating it, and once they finish, they die. Ordinary Chinese people are not only dealing with mooncakes that are rock hard and infested with insects, but now they're finding out they can even kill ants. The mooncakes of 2024 are truly unique, featuring what could be called the world's largest mooncake, the world's hardest mooncake, anti-Japanese mooncakes, and special supply mooncakes for high-ranking officials. And on the fourth image labeled Special Supply Mooncake for High-Ranking Officials, it reads Dayutai Traditional Mooncake. The fame of Dayutai comes from the Dayutai State Guesthouse, which is specifically used to host foreign dignitaries and government officials. Therefore, any food labeled under the Dayutai brand is perceived as a special supply reserved for Chinese elites and foreign dignitaries. Such exquisite mooncakes are typically unaffordable for ordinary Chinese citizens. It's said that mooncakes provided internally within the CCP can have a shelf life of up to 40 days without any added preservatives. One netizen even shared a picture of the CCP's special supply mooncake packaging, which reads, "Great Hall of the People handmade mooncake." The ingredient list on the packaging indicates a shelf life of 40 days. According to the ingredient list below, besides the various fillings, the mooncake contains only white sugar, maltose, and vegetable oil, with no additives. At the bottom of the packaging, there's a note that states this mooncake is exclusively for internal use by the CCP and is prohibited from being sold in the market or supermarkets. There is a saying that no comparison, no harm. This picture shows, as the Mid-Autumn Festival is approaching, the mooncakes exported to Korea will return because they contain sodium dehydroacetate. What is sodium dehydroacetate? Sodium dehydroacetate is the deadly preservative. Currently, 34 countries around the world have banned Chinese mooncakes from entering the country. Can we still eat these mooncakes? Data shows that from August 2023 to August 2024, a total of 18 batches of mooncakes exported from China to South Korea were rejected. In August 2024, the South Korean Ministry of Food and Drug Safety issued 3 emergency recall orders after detecting that Chinese mooncakes contain dehydroacetate acid, a preservative banned in South Korea. All these mooncakes originated from Shenyang Daoxinkang Food Industrial Company, a well-known company in China. This incident has made the term dehydroacetate acid widely known among the Chinese public who were previously unfamiliar with it. According to reports by China's Food Network, this additive is a strong preservative and long-term consumption can cause damage to human organs and systems. Although many countries have banned the use of the preservative in food, the Chinese government only included it and sodium salt in the list of prohibited substances starting from February 8, 2025. These substances are banned from being used in starch products, pastries, bread, and bakery fillings. Of course, a regulation is one thing, but whether Chinese regulatory authorities are willing to enforce it is another issue. As a result, during the Mid-Autumn Festival in 2024, the Chinese people, for the first time, meticulously checked whether the mooncakes they bought contained dehydroacetic acid.
赶紧打开看一下。
Look, let's quickly check. Let's open up this salted egg yolk mooncake. Turn it over and check the ingredients list. There's a long list of food additives here. Dehydroacetic acid, yes, that's the one. Family, consuming too much of this additive can harm our liver and kidney functions, and it's banned in South Korea. Let's throw it away. Throw it away, don't eat it anymore. This is infuriating.
哎，真的气死了。
This lady is also checking the mooncakes at home. Hey, did you see the news? It scared me so much that I took out all the mooncakes at home to check. If your mooncakes have this ingredient on the label, don't eat them at all. Sure enough, there it is, dehydroacetic acid. It's a strong preservative and consuming too much of it can damage your liver. You should check the mooncakes at your place. Some meticulous ladies have even started comparing the ingredients of different mooncakes, like the ones for their pets and the ones they eat themselves.
这是狗吃的月饼。
This is the mooncake for dogs. Look at its ingredient list. And this is the mooncake I eat. See? Impressive, right?
服了吧？
In the video, the ingredient list for the dog mooncake shows just 12 components. In contrast, the mooncake for human consumption has significantly more additives. What makes the situation even more alarming for the Chinese public is that there are even more harmful additives found in their everyday foods. Do you think the recently exposed sodium dehydroacetate is the most toxic additive? Actually, it ranks only third. What surprises me more is that dogs eat cleaner food than we do now. This is the ingredient list for dog food, filled with various nutritional additives. And this is the ingredient list for bread that many people eat for breakfast. Our daily food contains all kinds of potassium, sodium, and ammonium compounds, primarily serving the purpose shown in this picture. So-called experts always claim that consuming these additives in moderation is harmless. But as ordinary people, how can we judge what constitutes moderation? This food has a bit, that food has a bit, and added together, these bits accumulate. How are we supposed to consume them in moderation? While these additives may be safe in small amounts, excessive consumption can lead to the following diseases. The blogger suggests that instead of adding these substances, why not address the root issue and avoid using them altogether? Compared to the synthetic flavors of chemical additives, people would rather live longer. However, this can only be a beautiful dream. The mooncakes of the 2024 Mid-Autumn Festival reveal a growing trend of food safety concerns in China. There is no reason to believe that this trend will be curbed under the current regime's management. That's all for today. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next episode.